Lovely Cancer, and welcome back for today's reading. This is how your current situation is being affected by your past lives. Now, for some of you, in your past life, you may have been a druid, so you may be drawn to the oak tree. But there's some of you at this moment that may need to get out there, get outside and sit under a tree and kind of meditate, you know, and trust your intuition at this time. I feel like though that for some of you, you may already be doing this. You may be attracted to doing that, sitting out, you know, and under trees. You might even be planting trees to save the forest, etc. But you are drawn to the outdoors and you are drawn to trees. And I feel like this is where most of you get your inspiration from. This is where you get your creativity. Your thoughts become more open and higher at this time. And I feel like some of you go to a tree, a certain tree, maybe it's in your garden or in the forest, wherever it is you may go, and this is where you kind of reflect back on things, on how to deal with situations and things like that. Now, authority figures, it might be a time where a lot of you at this time, you could be even your previous or in your current lifetime, you're following rules, okay? Now these rules may have been given to you by your parent, your teachers, but you may have encountered like some kind of intimidating or cruel authority figure. And then you found yourself in the presence of those that like were power hungry or abusive. So these situations can lead to you having a fear for the authority figures. I feel like it is sometimes normal for us to feel kind of intimidated by powerful individuals. But this is the time like where you may be kind of feeling pressured to bow to somebody else's kind of rules. And you need to stand up for your rights. I feel like maybe for some of you it's about you standing up to your rights, whether it's at work, whether it is, some of you may be dealing with a court appearance and it's making you, you know, fearful. You might be having like feeling discomfort or disharmony about having arguments. You don't like it. Some of you just might be feeling helpless, but for you to heal the situation, you need to love yourself. You need to get your self-esteem at this time, because I feel like that for a lot of you at this time, you know, you're remembering your past and you're not actually kind of helping yourself by facing your fears and go and kind of what's the word, and face what it is that is actually causing you to feel fearful. Now obviously a lot of people will feel fearful if you're standing up in a courtroom in front of people that you may feel will not listen to you, or they may judge you by your look. Now, leaving or travelling, for some of you in your past life, you could have been somebody that was just constantly on the road. Like you couldn't stay in one place. And this could be affecting you now, because maybe you're just not happy where you are, so you constantly keep moving. It might be that for some of you, you may be the person that constantly leaves your partners. Or you may have a partner that's left you to go and travel or to go and do work abroad. I feel like if this is what's affecting you now, that you can't stay still, you can't stay in one place. This is the time where you need to kind of put yourself in this kind of energy of, if you want to settle down, if you want that happiness, if you want, you know, your life to be a certain way, you need to be able to stop leaving or traveling around in hope that you're going to get this happiness that you're searching for. You know, you might feel that being in one place is just boring. Some of you just might love travel, but this could be to do with the fact that you're constantly, in your past life, you was constantly going on the road, travelling everywhere. Some of you might even be delivery drivers or truck drivers, post people. You're always getting out there. Some of you may be in a business where you're constantly flying to different destinations for meetings. Now, this is a time where, if you want your dream to become a reality, you need to verify that there are no contradictions between yourself, your emotions, your decisions, and your commitments and your words. So maybe for some of you, you could be dealing with something to do with a court case. For some of you, you could be dealing with trying to manifest. Your intuition is telling you something, but you have to trust that intuition. I feel like if this is a case of you dealing with authority figures, you may be feeling a bit offensive, and you might start becoming kind of, what's the word? You might be becoming like kind of, yes, kind of like a defensive kind of demeanor, where you're just trying to kind of, you're feeling this fear, but you're trying to overcome it, but you're bringing out this kind of attitude of, like, you're coming across as somebody who is being rude. So you need to just calm yourself down and try and deal with how to behave in that time, because I feel like there is nothing wrong, but you just need to, you know, control your fears. Maybe I feel like for some of you, you are waiting for something. You know, you feel like time is running out at this time and you're not sure what to do about it. So you feel like now's the time to act. Okay, now you are thinking about the past, and if you want your dream to come true, you need to plan what you want for your future. So you're making the best of it, living for this moment, but also making plans of what you want. You might be indecisive at this moment in regards to what you want. You might be feeling like time's running out, so you've got to jump straight away, take that leap of faith and go for what it is that you want. I just feel like you're running on a kind of time, and you're also feeling weak because you're fed up with dealing with obstacles at this time. So, you know, you are just kind of, maybe you have this fear of dealing with obstacles constantly, so you just want to escape, you want to run away, you don't want to be in this situation. You have the Bachelor. Now this could be male or female, it doesn't matter. Now, in order to make your dreams come true, especially if it's in regards to your love life, you will have to make a quick decision concerning a change that's coming towards you. So you may need to get help from somebody that's outside of your family. I feel like this is a kind of person that you might be meeting. So if any of you and your friends are going out for the evening, you're going to a restaurant or a bar, this is most probably where you might meet this person. Now this person could have brown hair. I feel like this person's, you might feel that this person comes across as, I love myself, but they don't. I've dropped all the cards. Yeah, again, I feel like, you know, a lot of you just move on. You don't want to stay in the same place. It's like you just constantly, every time a situation doesn't go to plan, you just want to get out. You don't want to face it, even though you already have. And again, you know, this is about you going through challenges and using your thought. This is where you might need to ground yourself and get that, you know, reflect on how you need to do things, because at this current stage you're feeling restricted again by fear. So you feel like your hands are tied, you can't see no way out, but there is a way out. Okay, there is a way out of this situation that you might be dealing with. It's just you having to kind of face your fears, trusting yourself. So you think it's a stalemate. You think you're not opening your eyes. You're not trusting your instincts. You're not actually taking the time to kind of focus on this situation, so that way you can help yourself. So I feel like whatever it is that you're going to go through, you need to kind of face your fears and, you know, kick it head on, because that's the only way. If you start believing and trusting that things are going to go right for you, they actually will go right for you. Thank you for your watching. Bye for now.